Hi, there's Life Pepper here, and I'm going to show you the doll wigs I've made. Now, this one here is, I found this doll. This was about to be thrown away at an auction. They was cleaning out lockers, it's tearing their building down. This is made with synthetic hair. And then, you can see right here, all this here. Now this here, I put a little conditioner and thing on it, some spray on it, so naturally, and that's to get it to set in. I'll have to run it through probably another hot water treatment on it, being the first one. I would say it's totally hand sewn. None of this is glued. There's no glue to this at all. Totally hand sewn. This one here is my Barbie model. I picked these dolls up in a job that I did. This is real hair, real human hair that I use and everything. You can see here from the fact is you can really comb this. And I made it up here with this little mohawk kind of like deal on it. It made it kind of neat looking. This one here is a brat doll, another one. This is real human hair. I've got some hairspray right here to help stiffen it down. And then I will, once it sets in better, I'll wrench it out again. And again, this here is real human hair here. Right here, I try to do, what I do is I try to weave through all of this here. You can see here there's weaving where I try to weave in through everything. So, I'm going to take the wig off here, just like I say, my first dolls. And you can see here, her hair was already cut, so I had to cut it some more. And then I'm trying to do this all one-handed. You can see right here that it's all totally hand sewn. Here, every bit of it's hand sewn here. There's no glue to it at all. The Barbie one here is, here you can see here it's totally hand sewn. There's no glue to it at all. It's completely hand sewn. As well as my little brat doll here. Take hers off, and then all that is completely hand sewn. And then you can see here it's really kind of got a stiff texture to it. I'll explain to you why it does. What I do is when I'm getting ready, and me and my first, I'm learning from each one of them. I use this type of elastic here. It's very coarse. It's the thick type of elastic that I picked up at an auction that I used. So this is what I use. And this here is a 4-way stretch blue fabric that I bought. And I bought a roll of that so I could use it to make things with. So I use this here as the basis for the hat. On the Barbie one, all I did here was just use this here. I just used strictly this. Another thing is I use crocheting thread to sew with when I'm sewing the wigs. I don't use a lightweight thread. I use a crocheting thread, and then I use, excuse me, I just dropped my needle here. Well, I use a carpet needle basically for sewing with, and because of the crocheting thread, and it's a much wider hook onto it. So everything here is strictly hand sewn here. Let me see here if I can get like a little bit of this shot. I have to wrench this off again. And you can see here is where I've stitched it all up under in here. Now I'm not perfect at this. Each time I make a wig it's better. I bought several of the hair weaves up. I caught them on sale, so I was able to afford some of them. But even so, the weaves itself here, like, and I'll show you one of them. This weave right here is human hair. If you priced it, you know how much this stuff costs to do. This here is a human hair also, too. So that there costs quite a bit. Even catching it on sale, I mean you spend quite a bit. Like I said, this here is synthetic, and like I said, I want to wrench it out one more time to get some of this. You can see a little bit of the stitching here. I try to piece the hair where the stitching blends in. It don't show so much on it. I still think it turned out rather well. The drawback with synthetic hair is, you can see right here where I tried to do a little brushing on it, is that this here, synthetic hair does not brush out as well as real hair does. This real hair really brushes well. And just to be able to get the real hair, you're going to pay probably at least $40 maybe for some real hair. It all just depends on the whole situation on it, here on it and stuff. So, and let's say it combs so much better, and I can groom it more than I can with this synthetic hair. I want to wrench this out one more. Let's say use the hairspray to help set in all of this here. My intention is to, as I improve with it, I want to put them online and sell them. You know, a wig like this, so here, because it's all hand sewed and no glue to it, I would have to have at least $50 out of it. If I was using real hair, I'm afraid it would be probably $100, because for the fact is that the cost of the weaves. The weaves are so costly to buy. Even at that, the first time, it took me 4 hours on sewing this one because it was my first time of doing it. And I've learned a great deal as each time I sew one a little bit easier. Even though this one here still had the smaller one, I still had to do a lot of sewing and stitching. And same goes here with the brat doll here. Is you still got a lot of sewing time, a lot of stitching time, and I take my sewing needle and I help weave all this hair back here out through a lot of the sewing areas and stuff to try to get it all to blend in as much as possible. So this is Live Prepper here with her 3 dolls. I'm getting ready to wash that one out again. I had put some treatment in it to help get it lay down better in some areas. So I want you to be safe, be happy, and bless you all.